Well, before we get on with our next story, here is a very important piece of information for all of you watching, which is the fact that Cipher, India's biggest AI summit and expo, is back in its 10th edition. And this time around, it's bigger than ever. It shall take place in October of this year. The venue is KTPO, Bengaluru. And if you are very serious about your AI and tech, which I know you are, then well, you need to be at Cipher 2026. And now, of course, for our next story. Ever since its launch, Microsoft Copilot has been sold much like traditional software. It has sustained on a fixed subscription with a monthly fee and predictable costs. But that model may be coming to an end. And at the center of Microsoft's next move is an unlikely name, DeepSeek. Microsoft is reportedly evaluating a Microsoft-hosted version of DeepSeek v4 for its enterprise AI ecosystem. It is reportedly preparing a major overhaul of how enterprises pay for Copilot co-work. Now, instead of relying solely on traditional per-seat licensing, the company is moving toward a usage-based consumption model built around what it calls Copilot credits. Now, according to Microsoft's Charles Lamanna, flat-rate subscriptions became, well, difficult to sustain when power users are triggering hundreds of autonomous AI tasks every week. Each task consumes compute and each AI call costs money. And agentic AI dramatically has increased that very consumption. Now, in other words, Microsoft wants to charge for AI like cloud infrastructure. And this is where DeepSeek makes a grand entry into the story. So as Microsoft moves toward usage-based billing, enterprises will become far more sensitive to AI costs. Not every task requires the most powerful model, right? And Microsoft appears to be preparing for that very reality. The company is reportedly evaluating the integration of a Microsoft-hosted and fine-tuned version of DeepSeek v4 into its enterprise AI ecosystem. This would actually create an alternative for enterprises looking to scale AI adoption without watching costs spiral out of control. But the point I would like to ask is, why DeepSeek? Well, the answer to that is probably this. DeepSeek has built a reputation around efficiency. Its models are known for delivering strong performance while maintaining significantly lower training and inference costs compared to many competing frontier models. That efficiency could actually become extremely valuable inside Microsoft's enterprise stack. Now, instead of routing every task through expensive models from OpenAI or Anthropic, enterprises could potentially choose different models depending on the workload. Simple and repetitive agentic tasks could very well be assigned to a more cost-efficient DeepSeek model. And what is the result of this, you might ask? Well, it is AI optimization, my friends. Importantly, Microsoft is not positioning DeepSeek as an external tool. Any version of DeepSeek deployed within the ecosystem would reportedly be hosted, managed, and governed entirely within Azure AI Foundry. Now, this is the same platform Microsoft is increasingly turning into the central operating layer for enterprise AI. Microsoft has already begun integrating multiple foundation models into Azure AI Foundry, including DeepSeek R1. The company treats these models as enterprise-grade assets rather than third-party add-ons. That means DeepSeek may just provide the intelligence, but Microsoft wants actually to own the operating environment as well. Now, for enterprises, this creates both opportunities and challenges. The biggest advantage is, of course, flexibility. Organizations gain the ability to optimize AI spending by matching workloads with appropriate models. But there is also a trade-off: predictability. Traditional software subscriptions offer fixed costs. Usage-based AI pricing introduces variability. IT departments will now, need to manage Copilot credits much like cloud computing budgets, and potentially be implementing hard caps through Microsoft 365 administrative controls. There is, of course, also a geopolitical dimension to this. DeepSeek originated from a Chinese AI lab, and integrating a Chinese origin model into enterprise environments would once, have been considered unlikely. But Microsoft's approach attempts to address those concerns. And they are doing that by hosting the model within Azure and applying its own governance layers. So Microsoft appears to believe that the infrastructure layer matters as much as the model itself. And now, of course, for the front page take. The AI race poses a very crucial question now. What can make AI economically sustainable? Because as enterprises deploy thousands of AI agents and millions of automated workflows, intelligence alone, I believe, is no longer enough. Cost definitely matters, which is why Microsoft's interest in DeepSeek could be an early sign that the next phase of AI competition won't be won by the smartest model, but maybe by the platform that gives enterprises the best balance of intelligence, cost, and control. The question I would like to ask you is this. If Microsoft successfully turns Azure into a marketplace of competing AI models, could DeepSeek become the first major Chinese origin model to achieve large-scale adoption inside Western enterprise software? Please do let us know. What are your thoughts in the comments below? This, ladies and gentlemen, is Front Page by the AM Network. Like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think AIM.